Think of a lava lamp. The wax stalls, then rises. For 18 to 25-year-olds, after a first failure, you're in that stall. Give it a little heat tonight and you lift again. When you're 18 to 25 years old and you just went through your first big failure, just know that after your first big failure, your old self didn't die at all. Okay, understand that after your first big failure, your old self didn't die at all. All your system needs is a tiny go signal, right? And how do you do that? Now that's the question. You do that by taking the right action and taking action fast. So in this video, I will give you one neuroscience tip. So make sure you stay till the end and you will know the tip soon. So what happens is, after your first big failure, your brain basically tries to keep you safe. It basically keeps you in a safe mode. It doesn't let you take any action. Your brain becomes lazy, and in turn it makes your body lazy as well. And let me tell you what really happens so that you'll know that maybe you're going through that right now. So you start doom scrolling. So after your first big failure, you start doom scrolling. You start avoiding group chats. You start avoiding, you just stop avoiding your friends, and you stop talking to your family members. You really, start to isolate yourself, and these things happen. And you keep saying that I'll start tomorrow, but you keep, basically postponing it. And that's what happens to your brain after your first big failure. It just makes you very, very safe, right? And that is not good, because then what happens is, when you stay stuck after your first big failure for a long time, right? So when you stay stuck after your first big failure, your brain keeps replaying that first failure again and again, and it tells your brain that, we're safe right now, I feel safe right now, and I will start afterwards. And that afterwards keep increasing from days to weeks, and then months, and then years, and then so on, and then you never end up taking any action, right? Every day you sit on your bed, you wake up late in the morning, you just scroll through your phone, and like I said before, you really stop talking to your friends and your family members, and you just try and stay in that comfort zone, and you don't get out of your comfort zone. And that is what happens after your first big failure. And I can say that because I have been through that same thing that you are going through right now. I have been through that first big failure as well. So I can relate to you. And relatability is where trust is built. I say this in every single video, right, of mine. And the thing is, I have been through that same pain like you, but then I found a map that helped me move forward fast. So let me tell you my story first. So I was 14 years old when I left my family to go and pursue my career in sports, right? I worked hard every single day for 7 to 8 years straight, right? With the expectations of making it big. So I was expecting so much from myself and my family as well, because I had left my family to go to another country and pursue my career in sports, right? And I was living alone with my grandparents, and I was working hard every single day. And this I was doing for 7 to 8 years straight without any break. Every single day, 8 to 10 hours every single day, physical work, right? And nothing was working for me. In those 7 to 8 years, I didn't get a single dime of success. And it used to make me feel bad, because there were so much expectations from my family, and I had so much expectations from myself because I was working so hard. And my first big failure literally made me feel like someone had stabbed me in my chest. It was that painful. Yeah, it was that painful. And I'm being honest over here. I'm not lying about anything at all. I'm being totally honest about what I went through, so that you guys can understand that I am in that same leg as you. Like, I've been in that same leg as you. Sorry, not right now. I have been to that same leg as you are in right now. I have been through my first big failure. And then, it's just, I isolated myself. I used to doom scroll every day. But then, what happened interesting? I came across rapid neuroscience brain reset, right? So rapid neuroscience brain resets changed my life. They literally changed my life. In just 24 hours, those rapid neuroscience brain resets helped me stop overthinking my first big failure, rebuild unstoppable drive, unstoppable motivation, and take bold action toward my next goal. Literally. And then that worked for me, and all in just 24 hours, literally in just 24 hours. And then I was moving like that. I was moving ahead just like that. And then I shared it with my friends who are going through the exact same phase that I was going through and that you are going through right now, the first big failure phase. So they were going through their first big failure as well. They were working hard every single day with me, and I shared it with them. And it changed their life as well. It helped them to stop overthinking their first big failure, rebuild unstoppable drive, unstoppable motivation, and take bold action toward their next goal, literally in just 24 hours. And that's when I decided that it was time for me to share it with all of the 18 to 25-year-olds going through their first big failure. So I put the step-by-step rapid neuroscience brain resets in the Phoenix Reset, the 24-hour RISE course, which is specially built for 18 to 25-year-olds, that guarantees that in just 24 hours, you'll stop overthinking your first big failure, rebuild unstoppable motivation, and take bold action toward your next goal, all using neuroscience-backed methods. So the course link is in my description. Flip your brain back to peak drive in just 24 hours. And so that's why I decided it was time for me to share it with all of you, all of the 18 to 25-year-olds going through their first big failure. So in some time now, I will give you one neuroscience tip that you can do right after this video. The main thing is you have to make sure that you move fast, and you have to make sure that you do the action, the tip that I'm going to give you, the neuroscience tip that I'm going to give you right after this video ends, because only then will you see the effects. Otherwise, like I said before, just some minutes back, you will keep replaying that first failure in your mind again and again and again, and you'll keep staying stuck in that loop for days, for months, and which will turn to years onwards, and you'll never take the step and you'll never take the action toward your next goal. So now I'll give you the neuroscience tip, which you have to do right after this video ends. So the neuroscience tip that I want you to do right now, right after this video ends, is called the Edge Lean Primer. Okay, so what I want you to do right now is sit on the chair's edge. Okay, sit on the chair's edge, lean slightly forward, right? And then say the next word out loud, like send, apply, start, okay? And then do 20 seconds of tiny steps. It's a very easy neuroscience tip to do. I will repeat it again for your convenience. So sit on the chair's edge, lean slightly forward, and then say the next verb out loud, like send, apply, start, then do 20 seconds of tiny steps. This is all you have to do. And this exercise, this tip, won't take much of your time, a maximum of 1 minute, right? Maximum, that's it. So 1 minute out of your 24 hours is nothing, right? Make sure you do this tip right after this video ends, because only then will you see its effects. So what does neuroscience say about this tip, and what does the Edge Lean Primer do scientifically? So forward lean plus clear verb primes motor circuits so your body follows fast. As simple as that. So when you lean forward plus you say a clear verb, it primes your motor circuits and your body follows fast. This is just one fast reset. And so like I said before, just some minutes back, that the step-by-step rapid neuroscience brain resets is in the Phoenix Reset, the 24-hour RISE course, which is specially built for 18 to 25-year-olds, that guarantees that in just 24 hours, you'll stop overthinking your first big failure, rebuild unstoppable motivation, and take bold action toward your next goal, all using neuroscience-backed methods. So the course link is in my description. Flip your brain back to peak drive in just 24 hours. Skip this and you'll replay your first failure on loop. Act and the loop breaks. I'm here, I'm with you, I'm your brother. Let's flip it together. So hit the course link in my description and join me inside the Phoenix Reset, the 24-hour RISE course today. And make sure you do the action, the tip that I gave you in this video right after this video ends. Only then will you see its effects. Action is the key to success. If you want to reach that 1% in top, you have to keep moving fast. And the only way to that is taking action fast. So make sure you do the action right after this, right after the video ends. So I will see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye.